Latin inscription.
What's it say? You're the smart one. Damn, that's hot. Translate the text.
You don't know, my son, how little wisdom the world is governed with.
You don't know, my son. Okay, we're going up to the manor. Damn, this is a nice-ass crib!
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
It reminds me of The Sims. Mortimer's evil, but damn, he's got a nice pad. I would totally go to this party. And we don't know he's evil, technically. I do like the personal touch. Like, if I let my mom do it, I wouldn't have a scar right now. Who is that?
Whoa. Impressive.
He likes it.
I was looking for you.
Hi, Baldy.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
Or Your Eminence.
You are the son of Sara de Riche, aren't you?
Yeah.
You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot.
Oh, you was trying to get with my mom?
I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope.
Oh.
But I haven't seen her.
She's been...
Only Mother had told me why she was coming here.
She trusts the letter with you.
I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help,
confrontation start?
I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally.
I'm taking it really fucking
Would you
personally.
happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
She's fucking dead. Never mind. Give me your letter. Yes, she's been here for several weeks now. Okay, let's lie it.
Certainly,
let's
Your
lie.
Eminence. Mother got here some time ago.
The other one
I was
couldn't
hoping to
be
find
good.
her when I arrived,
Never mind.
Given the hour, she
Give
must
me
be
your
asleep
letter.
by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow then.
Hell yeah.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Let's lie, let's lie, let's lie.
Your mother in the highest regard.
Oh.
She has rendered great service to the church.
he's...
Her help is invaluable.
Her help.
I hope
suck
that you
dick.
will follow in her footsteps.
You want me to
Only
suck
she
your
told
dick?
me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such.
Bitch.
If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
Aww.
That is commendable. But as we work together on a daily basis, it is surely just an oversight.
Yeah.
Most certainly. You
Step
said you work
2.
together.
I'm freaking out.
What do you do exactly?
Okay.
Be it Mother or myself,
Let's just...
our motto has always
I'm
been
using my
discretion in
special
all things,
power.
and to promise to never betray a word of honor. Was your secret safe with Mother? It will be even more so with me.
You have convinced me.
Nice.
The mystery which your mother manages her business
It'll be even
proves that she
safer
carries
with
your
me.
motto close to her heart. Your words seem sincere, my son.
Oh, they're
All
totally
the same,
sincere.
it bothers
Except
me
for
to
I'm
see you
lying about
pondering, Your
everything.
Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
Yeah, I can tell you're
hesitate.
hesitating, but you
Up till
probably
now,
should.
we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful.
I'm her son.
Do you think I should give it to you?
Clearly, I keep asking for it. You can count on me.
Don't worry, Your Eminence. Your secret is safe with
I
me.
couldn't do the other
You
ones.
know my mother's reputation. As her son, I will defend the de Riche's word with the same fervor.
I would expect nothing less.
Yes!
Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God
Before God?
no one other than your mother will read it?
I don't believe in God, so yes, of course. Gotta try it.
Your Eminence, that is just not possible for me.
Why is that?
I have always had a Cartesian mind, and
I'm gonna
I won't
get
make false
killed.
promises. I respect you too much for that. I spend my time trying to find logical and
But I am
reasonable
a
answers
scientist.
to problems which, at first glance, seem supernatural. I'm not saying I don't believe in God as a concept. I just don't believe in the God of your sacred texts. And I don't want to lie to you.
Oh,
Even though your answer
clever.
does shock me, my son. I shall only hear your honesty.
That was clever
Listen,
wording.
let's
I don't
stop
want to.
there.
I don't.
I'm
And I
going
didn't have
tell you
to
a secret.
swear to God, even though.
Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican
massacre?
tribunals. The church is
It's always the
literally being
Catholics.
bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man,
Aww.
you can be proud to be her son.
I am
Be it
proud.
only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here,
Hell yeah.
the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick.
I'll
Remember
be
to
quick,
tell Sarah
but
when you
she's-
see her that time is short.
She's missing. How can this guy
Well
not know
played.
that?
I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
We're gonna look at it. What are you talking about?
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
Don't know what that means. Here's a painting.
Saturn devouring his son. Good God, how awful.
Jesus!
Everything in this painting is disturbing.
He's
The first time
eating,
I've seen brushstrokes like this.
eating the fuck out of that guy.
Crucifixion of St. Peter.
Oh,
He was
I've
crucified upside down.
I've
out of
seen this
humility.
one.
Surprising for an entrance hall. Blind Oedipus. Blinded himself. What a tragic destiny.
Blinded himself? How? Go back to the group near
Fall
the
of the
chimney.
Damned by Rubens. The man who cannot achieve the salvation of God the Father is offered to fall into the depths of the abyss. Maybe I should introduce myself to the other guests first.
Alright, fine. We'll go introduce ourselves. Wait, what's this though? Some kind of
Lives
book.
of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch. A biography of the great
He's
men.
lickable. Yeah,
Open to Brutus's page.
let's learn.
Caesar, stabbed by multiple blows at once, sees Brutus raise the dagger on him. Then, covering his head
I
with
feel
his
like I've
robe,
read
he
something
delivers
like
himself
about
to the
this.
arms of the conspirators.
Or this.
Nice family. Let's keep it. Might come in handy someday.
Hell yeah, put that shit in your pocket.
I thought my
let's go
chimney
talk
was
to him.
big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing
Is he
for a
really
warm
talking
fire
about
for
his
ages.
chimney? Or is he
Since I
talking
set
about his
foot on
cock?
the island, I haven't ventured more than 2 yards away from it.
He's
Have you also
trying.
just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piatti?
I mean, at least all I lied about
He
was
joins us
knowing
straight
her.
from
People
Rome.
do that all the time.
Oh, just call me
I just
your
forgot.
Eminence. It's simpler.
George Washington, President
George
of the
Washington!
United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
George
Pleased to meet you,
fucking
Mr. President.
Washington?
Louis Moras de Riche. It is an honor to meet you.
It's
Young
crazy.
man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice
Sure,
to meet you, Louis.
I'll just call you
I should
Georgie.
imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
The upper
And
crust.
I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect
Yeah, I
place
call
to
him
build
a
up
bald
network.
pope.
What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
None of your fucking beeswax. Not about a fucking letter. About my
At
mom.
the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir.
Yeah, it was
His Eminence
just
was simply
about
telling
my
me that
mom.
he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
I could have brought up
It
the
so
letter and
happens
just
that
been
Monsieur
a
de
dick.
Riche's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable
Nope.
secrets, or even money matters. But you'll
Absolutely
see,
not,
it will come.
Georgie.
Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my
She's
friends,
scheming.
do
That's why
any of
mom
you
shoots
know the
her.
reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend
I'm not
of
gonna
Lord
lie, he
Mortimer,
sounds like a
but
vampire.
I do not know the reason why.
Do not
You see,
know the
Louis,
reason
every time Lord
why.
Mortimer organises a reception, he
One,
always finds a
two,
moment to set
three.
up a chat with all the guests,
During which time we remake the world.
accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the
Sounds
result.
awesome. Let's go.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
None of your fucking business, Georgie. I'm gonna invent something.
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they
Yes,
say.
it is rare.
You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
What? That's so cheesy.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
I don't know how I feel. What do you mean you knew my mother well? Okay, let's check his coat.
Good Lord. Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother.
I don't
He
know.
must
I
really
don't know
his stuff
anything
when it comes to the
about
cult.
American history. I'm a terrible American.
Good evening, my
I know
friend.
enough, but I don't know about all
Shit.
that.
That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case has
That's
delayed
a
our
man?
host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
Damn,
He's asked me
he
here and he
is
hasn't even
super
turned up?
fucking disgusting
start.
looking.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal
I was
is
trying,
served in
it
the
was
small
fast.
salon.
I was gonna
For
say
those who'd
nothing
like
anyway.
You're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise.
I like that guy's
One of
voice.
Lord
This guy
Mortimer's guests
creeps
is
me
relaxed.
out.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take
Look
it the
at
wrong way,
his
Sir Holmes,
skin.
but I've already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
Yeah, he was
If you
eating
don't
my
mind,
mom's
Gregory, I
pussy.
should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home.
So
And you,
do
sir?
I
If
get
I
to
stay
choose?
with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
Well, that way I get to go with 2 ugly ass men. This way I get to go with George Washington and some hoe. She was in his vision too. But I kind of want to go to the new room. But I already have connections with him. So maybe I should stay with Washington.
Let's see what Washington has to say.
Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Yeah, I'm not
Do
very hungry.
exactly as you please, young man.
The only food I want is Georgie's
Louis,
ass.
thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry.
Damn,
Emily is
she's
from the English branch of the
eavesdropping.
Golden Order.
And
I
President
don't
Washington
trust
is
her
in
at
fact
all.
the leader of the order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Yeah,
Sorry to make
I don't
you
even know
wait,
what the
but
order
I didn't want to
is.
speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
I got a couple questions. I guess tell me more about Mortimer?
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Lord
Well,
Mortimer
what's
is a
he
remarkable
look
man.
like?
He's wealthy and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your mother is the head of the order in France. It doesn't surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign, for example. But I want this to be clear, without ever seeking to gain
This
an
is cool
advantage.
though. It's got like
And that
history.
is
That's
to
one
his
of my
credit.
favorite parts of
Yes,
like
you can
Assassin's
trust
Creed.
him. He will do everything in his power to help you find Sarah.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my
Very
mother.
familiar. He knows she's lost. When did he see her for the last time? How did he come to know her? Yeah, how did he come
Where
to
did
know
you
her?
first meet her?
I met Sarah during the War of Independence on American soil. She was introduced to me by a mutual acquaintance.
Who?
And I must say that her sound advice prevented me from making some terrible mistakes. She may not be a soldier, but believe me, she deserves a
What
statue
sound
as much as
advice? I wanna
Lafayette
know.
does.
Well, I didn't see that one coming. There's no doubt Mother has many secrets that are still hidden.
Yeah, and
Right.
she seems to be
Would
a
it be too
good
much if I
person
asked you a
from all
few more
we've seen.
questions?
Like, everybody keeps
Not
saying
at
good
all.
shit about
Go
her.
ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about?
The
When she came
mysteries
to the
that
U.S.,
surrounded
did you
us?
exchange ideas about the Golden Order?
Exactly.
The Golden
What's more,
Order.
she
I don't
was
know why I
essential
said
in
the
helping
mysteries
set up
whenever.
the American branch of the Order. I would never have become its leader without her help. We are a new
Nice.
country.
So she must have
And
thought
to
really
achieve
highly
our
of you.
democratic ideals,
Considering
we need
how
to count
life
on
went,
discrete powers
you
such
really
as
helped
our
me out.
organization.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
Yeah,
I
thank
repeat,
you, buddy.
Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded
easily
that your mother's
disappointed in a
research
lot
is
of shit.
his main concern.
I don't want to tell anybody that Mother left the island.
Mother still is at the head of the Golden Order. I find it difficult to believe that she came to this island without notifying the other members.
As for myself, I did not know. I am here at the request of Sir Holm, a situation regarding the Crown of England to resolve, and to see what Lord Mortimer has to propose to
I don't
us.
trust
As
this
for
hoe.
me, Lord
I do
Mortimer
not trust
asked
her.
me here to speak about the future of America. I did not know that your mother would even be among us.
Okay,
In any
got
case,
you.
no one has yet mentioned associating the order.
She's missing.
We haven't
so
found many clues yet.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
I hope
Yes,
not.
I hope not.
Yeah, what I said. Welcome back, you guys. Hope you
Careful,
had
they're
good
coming back.
food. Saying that like that does not make you look like a good person. Like, that's fishy as fuck. Careful, they're coming back.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr.
God,
Washington,
this guy
my dear,
freaks
or
me
you'll
the
lose
fuck
your
out.
pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
It's huge.
Lord Mortimer is fond of
my
atypical
dick.
works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal.
What's that
But
mean?
I must say, he does have some outstanding pieces.
Yeah, I sold them all. Let's talk about shit.
Sir Holm, who was
I
that
should have
young
talked
lady?
about it.
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President.
I changed
She
my
would have liked to
mind.
stayed with us, but the poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
I had the chance
Miss Adams
to
is here
blew
to
it
rest.
out
You
of
have perhaps
sight.
already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days
I
ago.
could have got it. Like,
I
was
perceived
right
her,
there.
but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured,
I
she
should've
is not
just
here for the
picked
same
one.
reasons as yourselves.
I would've looked
Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence. On that note, it's very late.
I already
You
see a
must be
lot of
exhausted.
replayability.
The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
Okay, servant. Get ready to get on your knees all night long.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, Your Eminence, Duchess, you have the same rooms as
What
usual.
about me?
You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
So why do they keep the peasants like with
Well,
those masks
my
on their
friends,
faces? Is
I
it to
am
like
bone
make them
tired.
not
I am
human?
off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I
Hey,
shall see you in the
nah,
morning.
come on.
Sleep well.
You can join me,
Good
honey.
night. See you tomorrow. Oh man, it's been quite a day. Right, where is my room?
Bitch, we ain't going straight to your room. Don't be silly. Damn, I looked at that art and everything. I should have used it. But I couldn't fast enough. I'm a failure.
President George Washington.
Damn, that's so cool to have met President George Washington. And yes, I met him.
Monsieur Johann van Volnau.
Who the fuck's that? Miss Ooh, another book?
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
And yes, I am reading that fucking letter. Fuck that, guys. I can always lie and say I didn't read it.
Right.
Pull that shit out. Let's
So
go.
what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Biaggi's trust. What should I do?
He never's gotta know. Open the letter without breaking the seal. Yes!
So, It really is a list of French countrymen.
So
Piaggi
I
wasn't
could do
lying.
both.
Wow. Nice room.
Wow.
Mother sure doesn't do things halfway.
Duh, the mansion told you that much.